said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be more ball, I don't care if she tall like a tree, that get climb. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. It's wild, we all beat the odds. How that unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is porch till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a bad deal and leave all type of in the phone.
Well, we've got some terrific basketball in store for you tonight. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
Here we go.
So the Pelicans win the tip to the middle. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. It's Smart on the wing. And here's Reeves outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And it's Pelicans ball. Unloads from 13. Tries again. Smart grabs a miss. Doncic on the wing. And stolen by Murray. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Reeves. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Here's Williamson going inside. James with the block. And it's Doncic missing. Williamson with it. Picked up by Reeves. Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has.
Oh, kind of mean on that one.
You can hurt yourself with moves like that.
It's worth it if you can pull it off, though.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
Defensive foul.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Back to Doncic. Ayton with a screen. Pass to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Clock at 4. And Doncic puts up a deep three. The Pelicans pull it in. Williamson inside. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Williamson. Outside Jones. To the inside.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Pass to Doncic. Puts up a three. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now.
And the shooter had very little space on that attack.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Out to James. Back to Doncic to halt the run. Again, Doncic missing. The Pelicans lead by 5. And now New Orleans on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Now here's Reeves. Still no points. On the drive, Smart. And stolen by Bay. Here's Fears. And that one is stuffed right through.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Hayes. Smart for three. And it's Queen with a rebound. Here's New Orleans now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 8.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Hayes. Smart outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Fears. And there's the drive. Misses the layup. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Smart. Now here's Reeves. Back to Hayes. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Here's Queen. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so the first quarter is in the books.
Los Angeles. 8.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Reeves has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Queen. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's Connect outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Poole outside. Poole gets it in close.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
It's stolen away. And he drives in. Inside. Here's Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism, Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Outside Reeves. Pass to James. On the wing, Hachimura. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And the Pelicans call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Williamson.
Oh,
my goodness!
Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
And there's James from the arc. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
You know, like his dad, Bronny James is calibrated to keep his teammates involved.
Pass to Queen. Here's Williamson. And rejected. Cuts off the pass. On the break. Puts it up from 12. With the tip. It's Hayes with the rebound. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter. A minute 58 left in the first half of this one. Williamson outside. Down low. 5 on the clock. Pass to Queen. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, he may be young, but you can't give Bronny a look at the rim.
To the right side. Here's Spears. Back to Williamson. Takes the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Back to Kennard. Connect on the wing. Pass to James. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Here's New Orleans now. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Hayes comes to help. Pass to Williamson. Kennard with the rebound. Here's James. From deep. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up in time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Los Angeles up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Outside Reeves. There's the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Outside Jones. They double him with Ayton. Jones misses. The Lakers lead by 5. The 3, James. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Inside. Oh, Zion! Are you kidding me?
And nice muscle from Williamson, accepting the hit and finding a way to finish.
Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far. And here's Reeves outside. Knocks down the triple. Reeves has got 6.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Pass to Murray. Now Jordan from behind the arc. The putback. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Smart outside. And here's Doncic outside. No good that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Williamson. Some solid defense from James. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Drains the triple. Reeves has got 6 here in the quarter.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 5. To the inside. Jones. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's James.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Williamson up top. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now Los Angeles moving it up. There's the triple. The shot by James, no good. Here's Williamson. That one doesn't drop. The Lakers lead by 7. On the wing, Reeves. Pass to James. Back to Reeves. The 3. The rebound by Murray. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Jones misses. Doncic deciding where to go with it. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Back to Jones. Can they get it? And Ayton pulls it down. Here's James. Good D. Better O from LeBron.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
To the middle. Here's Queen. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Pass to James. Stolen by Jones. Out to the right wing. And here's Williamson. Now Jones, guarded by Doncic. Reeves with some nice D. The Lakers lead by... Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Smart. On the wing, Reeves. Takes a 3. And Smart nails the triple.
3 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a...
Oh, wow.
Get out of the way!
With authority. And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
Right side Reeves. Smart for 3. And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't.
Lakers 26.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, and stranger things have happened. Pelicans trail by 13. For 3, Fears. It's Hayes with the rebound. Now Arabia. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Smith. Here's Kennard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?